Welcome. It's always fascinating to explore profound topics like this, and today we're diving into a concept that's intrigued people for centuries: the 3 days of darkness. This idea has appeared in many spiritual traditions, prophecies, and mystic teachings. Some view it as a time of profound change, when humanity leaves behind old patterns and awakens to a new level of awareness. Others fear the uncertainty it could bring, imagining it as a disaster. But what if this darkness is actually an opportunity for growth? Could these 3 days reveal our spiritual potential and change the course of humanity forever? Erica Cooper explores this possibility, inviting us to reconsider how we view this dramatic event. The idea of the 3 days of darkness has been passed down through various cultures and spiritual traditions. According to some, the earth will be enveloped in darkness, and the sun, moon, and stars will disappear from the sky. While many interpret this as a literal event, others suggest it's more symbolic, a transition that marks the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Erica Cooper believes that these 3 days, whether they are real or symbolic, represent a cosmic reset. In many religious texts, darkness is not seen as something bad, but rather as a necessary pause, a moment for reflection, a break from the distractions of the world. It's a time when humanity is invited to let go of illusions and prepare for a greater awakening. Could this darkness actually be a doorway to a higher state of being? Throughout history, there have been similar moments of dramatic change. Civilizations have faced challenges, only to emerge stronger, wiser, and more enlightened. The 3 days of darkness could be seen as a warning, but it also holds the promise of something brighter to come. Just as light follows darkness, perhaps this event will usher in a new era of growth and understanding. Could it signal the beginning of a shift in human consciousness, one that leads to deeper spiritual awareness and personal transformation? It's easy to view darkness with fear and dread, especially when it's associated with the unknown. But many spiritual traditions have long regarded darkness as a sacred space for transformation. Think of a seed buried in the dark earth, waiting for the right moment to sprout. Mankind, too, may need this period of stillness and reflection before it can awaken to a higher state. In ancient mystery schools, initiates often went through periods of darkness and isolation as part of their spiritual journey. Monks, shamans, and sages would meditate in caves to transcend physical limitations and reach higher levels of knowledge. Darkness, in this sense, is not something to fear, but a portal to deeper, more profound truths about ourselves and the universe. Could the 3 days of darkness serve a similar purpose? Perhaps this time of global stillness and reflection is exactly what humanity needs. In a world filled with constant distractions, a period of forced introspection could provide an opportunity for deep personal and collective growth. Without the noise of the outside world, we might finally be able to tap into the untapped potential within each of us. Could this be the universe's way of helping humanity unlock its higher capabilities? Astrology and cosmic events have long been tied to human development. Rare alignments of celestial bodies have often been linked to significant shifts in consciousness. Erica Cooper wonders if the 3 days of darkness are part of a larger cosmic cycle, a grand event that the stars are aligning for. Astrologers have observed that certain planetary movements seem to correspond with pivotal moments in human history. When celestial bodies shift, they send out waves of energy that influence our emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Some believe that Earth is undergoing an energetic recalibration, and that the 3 days of darkness could be part of this process, aligning humanity with higher vibrations. Just as the Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment were preceded by celestial events, this darkness could be a precursor to a new era of spiritual awakening and intellectual growth. Could this event be the catalyst that pushes humanity to transcend old ways of thinking and step into a new frequency of awareness? Ancient civilizations have long predicted times of gloom and transformation. In texts like the Egyptian Book of the Dead and the Indian Vedic scriptures, there are references to a period of darkness that will continue until humanity reconnects with its highest potential. Many of these cultures saw the prophecy not as a warning of doom, but as a purification process, a necessary step for humanity to reach enlightenment. These traditions often emphasize the idea that walking through darkness is part of the journey to truth. Could the 3 days of darkness be a process of cleansing, where falsehoods are stripped away and the light of truth is revealed? Erica Cooper believes that these ancient prophecies are not meant to scare us, but to prepare us. What if, instead of resisting the change, we embraced it? Understanding these ancient teachings might help us approach this period of darkness with courage and clarity, allowing us to navigate this shift in consciousness without fear. Rather than viewing the 3 days of darkness as a catastrophe, perhaps we could see it as an opportunity for profound personal and collective transformation. By accepting the darkness, we might find the light waiting on the other side. Darkness has long been studied in relation to the pineal gland, known as the seat of the soul. This small but powerful gland produces melatonin, regulates sleep cycles, and even produces DMT, a compound linked to spiritual experiences and higher consciousness. Many spiritual traditions employ extended darkness to develop mental powers. Studies suggest that prolonged darkness increases intuition, vivid visions, and a link to unseen things. Could the 3 days of darkness activate human awareness globally? This event may be about spiritual growth, not physical survival. Darkness may awaken long-dormant skills, pushing humans to transcend the 5 senses and see more. Human consciousness is shaped by light and darkness. Artificial light affects circadian cycles, impacting mood and cognition according to research. However, full darkness induces altered levels of consciousness, intense meditation, and spontaneous healing. Erica Cooper argues that the 3 days of darkness may be nature's method of resetting human awareness and the environment. How can we hear our inner knowledge with continual interruptions, artificial energy, and stimulation? Perhaps this tragedy is about clarity, not darkness. With no external noise, we are left with our thoughts, feelings, and connection to something larger. Could this be the moment mankind finally transcends illusion and understands existence? Throughout history, mystical traditions have talked about dimension shifts, when reality changes. Some think the 3 days of darkness is a prelude to a higher state of being. Many spiritual leaders believe our world is third-dimensional, restricted by time, space, and materiality. Could darkness unlock the next level of human awareness? Some metaphysical beliefs think a dimensional shift happens when human awareness peaks. Darkness may not be a punishment, but a necessary step for enhanced vision. Some believe this shift might change how we view time and space, enabling intuition, telepathy, and spontaneous healing. As the physical world dims, our inner light may shine brighter than ever. Erica Cooper says that this shift is about seeing beyond the veil, not leaving one reality for another. Like a caterpillar in a cocoon before becoming a butterfly, humans may be metamorphosing. Could these 3 days be the cocoon that transforms us? How we respond to uncertainty is a major concern. The collective dread of darkness, loneliness, and transition may lead to panic and anguish, What if fear is the illusion that prevents us from accepting change? Fear's low vibratory frequency keeps people in survival mode. Historically, major awakenings were preceded by terror, upheaval, and bewilderment. Those who faced these changes with faith, trust, and inner courage became stronger, more enlightened, and more aligned with their divine mission. Could the 3 days of darkness test our focus, fear, or faith? Erica Cooper stresses that mentality is the most important weapon during this time. If we regard this as a disaster, we will. If we use it as a chance to grow, we may discover fresh insight, strength, and spiritual connection. Will we fear or believe? Distractions are omnipresent nowadays, from alerts to external stimuli. Humanity has forgotten quietly. What if the 3 days of darkness compel us to withdraw, ponder, and reconnect with our ultimate truth? Awareness may shine while exterior light diminishes. Silence, seclusion, and contemplation are stressed in many spiritual systems. True insight comes from quiet. Older sages, mystics, and spiritual searchers sought isolation in caverns or gloomy places to communicate with God. Would these 3 days encourage it? Erica Cooper advises us to see this experience as hallowed calm rather than dread. Take time to meditate, ponder on your mission, and clear away mental distraction that distracts you from your higher self. If the world pauses, we can finally hear the soul's whispers. As planet energy evolves, so will our bodies and minds. Energy-sensitive people often experience powerful emotions, vivid dreams, inexplicable weariness, or a strong feeling of change. Is this preparation for the transformation? Changes in Earth's electromagnetic field may affect human consciousness, say scientists. When cosmic energies change, brainwaves, heart rhythms, and cellular structure adjust. This may explain why so many individuals are driven to healthier, more spiritual, and heart-centered lives. As these shifts increase, Erica Cooper advises nurturing your body, mind, and soul. Eating high vibrational meals, keeping hydrated, breathing, and grounding may help you adjust to this new energy environment. Align with the highest frequencies to prepare for a transitioning world. 3 days of darkness may sound scary, yet every prophecy promises fresh light. Many spiritual traditions believe that after darkness comes rejuvenation, and after the storm comes serenity. What if this catastrophe heralds renewal rather than destruction? Many ancient scriptures envision a golden period after purification. This might suggest that these 3 days represent a transition into a new way of being. Darkness may span the world we know and the one we are intended to build, just as night always gives way to day. Erica Cooper says tremendous awakenings frequently come with huge trials. What if we're nearing humanity's biggest change? There's no need to dread darkness. It needs guts to overcome, knowing that a fresh light awaits. Releasing what no longer serves us is crucial to any change. If the 3 days of darkness are a global reset, we must let go of centuries-old institutions, beliefs, and energy. Humanity is mired in fear, discord, and materialism. What if this occurrence is meant to clear lower frequencies to make room for higher ones? This transformation may be uncomfortable, but essential to make us lighter, freer, and more connected with our divine nature. Erica Cooper suggests spiritual cleanse. Before entering a new period, the earth and human awareness must expel obsolete energy as the body does during a cleansing. Might these 3 days be the last before mankind awakens? After the 3 days of darkness, individuals who understand energy and frequency may align with the new reality as the planet changes. Every living thing vibrates at a specific frequency, and as Earth vibrates, so must we. This is about mental emotional, and spiritual preparation for life after the change, not simply physical survival. Those who reject change may feel bewildered, while those who accept it will become more alert. We have been taught that reality is immutable throughout history. However, quantum physics and spirituality teach us that our ideas, emotions, and intentions change reality. The 3 days of darkness may signal a change in human awareness. Therefore, mindfulness, positive thinking, and inner calm are the best ways to adapt. Fear and negativity will keep us back, whereas love, appreciation, and trust will elevate our experience. Erica Cooper advises us to become energy field aware today to prepare. Meditation, nature, high vibrational music, and optimism and knowledge may help us tune into the new frequency. An inner alteration will shape our worldview following the shift. We may transition with clarity, elegance, and strength if we elevate our frequency before darkness. Imagine a higher awareness world where love replaces fear, collaboration replaces division, and spiritual understanding guides our decisions. After this incident, we have this chance. To enter this reality, we must first release old energy and limiting ideas. Are you ready to adopt the new consciousness? Visionaries and spiritual leaders have predicted a great cleansing. Although allegorical, many of these lessons seem disturbingly pertinent to the 3 days of darkness. Ancient mystics, religious prophets, and enlightened masters predicted a time when the earth will change drastically before entering a new reality. Different sacred writings depict darkness and illumination. Christian scriptures say the sky will darken before a celestial awakening. Hindu texts predict the end of Kali Yuga, when ignorance would fall before knowledge. Indigenous shamans and seers have warned of a major consciousness change. Erica Cooper thinks these predictions are guiding messages that remind us of the cycles of transition that built the cosmos, not alarms. From Buddha to Jesus, Rumi to current thought leaders, all spiritual masters have stressed the need of looking inside, finding serenity, and connecting with the higher self amid transition. Their wisdom encourages us not to worry. Let's embrace with open hearts and minds. Spiritual traditions have always marked the shift from one awareness to another with initiations. In ancient secret schools, initiates were kept in complete darkness to awaken their higher minds. Could the 3 days of darkness be a worldwide initiation, compelling mankind to evolve? Many societies employ darkness to change. For inner vision, Tibetan monks meditate in pitch-black caves. Before dramatic awakenings, Egyptian initiates were put in tomb-like rooms. Even current neuroscience has revealed that extended darkness stimulates the pineal gland, which controls spirituality and consciousness. An initiation may make these 3 days a blessing rather than a punishment. Every major change, according to Erica Cooper, demands silence, introspection, and rejuvenation. If mankind is actually moving into a new frequency, then a minute of silence may leave us alone with our thoughts, emotions, and soul's deepest truths. Not whether we will endure the darkness, but whether we will awaken and accept our inherent potential. If the 3 days of darkness are transformative, what happens next? Many think a new age of human awareness will emerge, replacing old paradigms with new ways of life. Could this be the start of a golden period when mankind reaches its full potential? The Earth is changing for sure. Climate change, energy shifts, and cosmic cycles are revealing something fundamental. Erica Cooper recommends we decide what happens next. Will we embrace change, togetherness, and knowledge, or oppose it and stay in old ways? This is a rebirth, not an end. Like every birth, it involves agony, change, and uncertainty before new life emerges. Those who accept the change with an open heart and mind will enter a new world.